Hey guys and girls, welcome to this week's ScubaTube. In today's show, we're going to be talking about the passing of Stephen Keenan, ocean garbage, Siesta Key update, and an underwater ghost town. So let's jump straight into it. Now, there are some graphic images in some of our stories this week. We'll pixelate a lot of it for you, but if you're squeamish at all, we'll let you know when to go make a cup of tea.
I didn't realise I was getting naked in this episode today.
Small pixelation. So, a shark surge has been linked. Sorry, Sean. The growing number of humpback whales normally is something to celebrate, but researchers have now linked it to one of the main reasons why there has been a growth of deadly sharks. Fishermen and scientists that are following the whale migration along the Australian coastline are alarmed with how many shark attacks that have been reported due to this natural phenomenon. It kind of makes sense. More prey animals, more attacking. So I haven't read the script yet. But in our minds, this really isn't shocking news, and it just makes sense.
Yep.
As I just said.
Yeah, you literally just said, if, you get a mass number of whales.
It literally says that.
It does.
When you have mass whale migration in very large numbers, it's natural prey numbers to increase as well.
Yeah. There you go. So, all people need to do is stay clear.
Yeah. So basically, people need to stay clear of migration areas, and the number of attacks will drop. So yeah, more prey animals coming, sharks and predators move to that area, and then shark attacks on people increase.
Yeah, it all rises up.
And then they leave, and then they'll drop.
Yeah, so humans, leave the whales alone, less people will fall into the sharks, get eaten or get bitten or nibbled on, and then that'll be it. Yeah.
Seems fair.
One of those things. Right, so guys, content warning. Go make yourself a cup of tea.
Yeah, we'll give you a few seconds.
Yeah, cool. There we go. Too late now. Right, so Skylar Thomas from White Shark Video decided to disprove a common misconception, which boldly after Shark Week. He dived into the water filled with black-tip sharks and purposely slashed, I like that word, why do you have to put that in? Slashed his wrists with a knife to prove that sharks, even though they might be able to smell your blood in the water, they really aren't that interested. Speaking to Christopher Neff, hopefully I pronounced that word, Skylar said, "We're in the way, we're not on the menu." No, makes sense. Through White Shark Video, shall I say, Thomas is a true advocate for shark lives matter. And truly wants to disprove as many misconceptions around sharks as possible, even going to the lengths of cutting himself right next door to them. So next time you go for a swim and you worry about the paper cut on your thumb, don't worry, sharks really don't care about you.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like clinical studies of they put a drop of human blood next to a shark with like little probes or whatever on it. And yeah, nothing, no response. But if they put like crustacean bloods, then suddenly, ooh, the shark's interested. They don't care about us. If you're bleeding, they couldn't care less.
They've got more, like you said, we're in the way.
Yeah, we're not a food stuff for them. So why would they be interested?
Unless you've got a bacon sandwich in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Constant gag I like to mention.
Okay, so a new garbage patch the size of Texas has been found. So scientists on
it's called Texas.
Calm down. So scientists on it, that's Shaun, by the way, in the comments below. So scientists on a 6-month expedition have found a garbage patch in the South Pacific, which is approximately the size of the state of Texas.
Pretty big.
That's bad.
That is bad, yeah. This is the second one. Obviously, there's another one that's either the same size or slightly bigger.
That's like Futurama.
Yeah.
Send the rubbish into space bad.
Yeah.
So the rubbish gathers together due to circulating currents of the ocean, and even worse, it's harder to clean up due to the sheer size of the waste. The rubbish is mainly plastics. Funny that. Fishing gear and the odd buoy. So it's estimated that there's well over 1 million plastic particles per square kilometre. Researchers are now racking the rubbish patch, or sort of raking it. Tracking it?
It's meant to be tracking, it was auto key. Tracking.
The rubbish patch and trying to figure out how to clean it up. It's just bad.
Well, the worst thing is you know you got the face scrubs. We've recently banned them. That's what it is. It's the micro beads. You physically can't
collect it because
it just comes out. Yeah,
there's a clever one. There's like a kid. He's like 14 or something, and he's like already a millionaire because he just created this
I hate him already.
like bucket that just sits like an inch under the surface. And you know when you're a kid, you put something in it, kind of that's it. And then it just has like 2 arms either side, and it just collects all the stuff and it sucks it in, and that's it.
I hate him.
And he's like some millionaire now.
I hate him.
Simple.
Well done. Yes.
Okay, so on Friday we released our latest video, 8 jaw-dropping artificial reefs, where I talk about the Cape and Ray Dive Centre,
I put this one in.
Hermenegildo Capello.
Okay, yeah, we'll just... You butchered that. Normally you're precise. That's normally the...
I get to prepare these before. General Hoyt S. Vandenberg, and of course 5 other artificial reefs.
It's top 8. Come on.
To watch it, click on the link that's just popped up above us, or in the link in the description below.
So, Mark, before I talk about the wonderful people over at the Siesta Keys, I do apologise for the rain. It is just, the heavens have just started to open. We need to film this, and we've got a tin roof. So, it's all good. But yeah, there has been an update with the old Siesta Keys MTV show.
Yeah.
So, a second investigation has emerged after last week's awful story about the stars of the new MTV show Siesta Key cruelly dragging a shark behind a speedboat. What lovely people.
Yeah.
So the new videos of potentially the same reality star Alex Kompoth-Ikras, I completely butchered that. That's now your job this episode, but no one's done it. Anyway, they've emerged of someone looking extremely similar to him, wearing the same clothing, and basically it's him pulling a hammerhead shark out of the water, shooting it twice in the gills, and then smiling and laughing, having a wonderful time. Another video found also shows them pouring a beer into the gills, which is probably the same hammer, I would say, probably the same shark. So pouring beer into the gills and obviously it coming out the other side as well. Having a happy, fun, good time. That's what everyone does.
Yeah, no.
No, they don't. Absolute moron. So anyway, the reality star has removed the certain videos off his Instagram account, but obviously this is the internet. So they're forever being shared everywhere. We're not going to post them though because they are absolutely horrible. He's apologised for this horrible behaviour, but probably just because he's been caught. And he says he won't do it again because, or he will do, just not in front of a camera.
Yeah.
Because, just not a very nice person. I really want to swear, so badly want to swear.
We're not allowed to.
We're not allowed to. Anyway. An investigation has opened to exactly where the occurred. Is that right? Occurred?
Where this occurred.
Where this occurred. I'm totally jumping words. Nice one, Shaun. Where this occurred, as it's a criminal offence to use firearms or explosives to kill a hammerhead in state waters around Florida, as hammerheads are protected. But further out to sea in federal waters, it's not really illegal. So they're protected, but you can kill them with firearms and explosives.
If it's like, I think in like the close waters around Florida, they're protected. But if it's a little bit further out into federal waters, it's not illegal.
But it's
horrible.
Yeah. Hopefully though, they'll pinpoint where he was.
I mean, he's just going to get so much backlash. MTV and Siesta Key.
Yeah,
I
can't believe they've actually, because they released the first episode, haven't they? They've been going, welcome, this is a reality. Oh, no.
Yeah, but their typical demographic aren't the people that really think,
they're dumb kids. Dumb kids.
Hey. Stephen Keenan has passed. On July 22nd of this year, one of the world's best-known freediving safety divers sadly passed away. Stephen was on a rescue mission when he suffered a shallow water blackout trying to save fellow freediver Alicia Zucchini. Alicia asked Keenan to tail her while she attempted to swim the Arch, which is a 85-foot-long red rock tunnel, which is set at 185 feet deep. She became disoriented and Keenan rushed to save her. He guided her back to the direction of the surface, but sadly he blacked out. He was found floating face down in the water later on, unresponsive and after repeated attempts to save him, they all failed. So this is a reminder to everyone, whether you're new to freediving or a seasoned pro, of the dangers of the sport. It's underwater blackout really is, and just take it easy. Never dive by yourself. Always dive with a buddy.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not as simple as holding your breath, swimming down, and then coming straight back up.
No, definitely not. I mean, as I said, like that was a safety guy, so the safety guy ended up losing his life. So you just got to be really careful out there. Take it seriously, have fun, but it's a serious matter that can seriously go wrong.
Right.
Anyway, on a lighter note, so there's been an underwater ghost town has been discovered, or that should I say it's been popularised. So let's try to end today's episode on a better note.
No, because we've got another story.
Oh, we haven't we? Yeah,
we changed the script.
Okay, so yeah, scrap that bit.
Ignore that.
Yeah, so 60 feet, come on. Yeah, beneath Alberta's lake in, oh yeah, Minnewanka. And I'm not making that up. Minnewanka. Yep, you heard me, Minnewanka. Oh, Canada, I do love you. Anyway, there lays the ruins of an old resort hotel. How cool is that? So the resort first opened up in 1888. That was a kind of hard thing way to say. Yeah, but anyway. And around the resort where a small community flourished. So, people would come in there, the kind of touristic area. And then they built a dam, basically, and it completely flooded. So cottages, holiday homes, restaurants, the kind of the stereotypical things that would open around a popular area, all opened up. Obviously this dam was built and then it all got completely flooded.
Cool.
But the hotel now is completely, or should I say the little town, is completely there for you to explore.
That's cool.
The site has been frozen in time, people say, due to the freezing cold glacier water. But also as well, hold on, what was that joke? Freezing cold glacier water. In the words of Bill and Ted, it's a most excellent dive site. I don't know why I chucked that in there.
I know, that's a bit weird.
Yeah, but no, it's literally frozen in time. It's clear water as probably you can get with frozen cold water. Typical Canadian, you probably want your dry suit.
Oh yeah,
but
it's a bit more than wetsuit territory.
You've literally got an entire town.
That's cool. I like that.
They've opened it all up. They've taken out all the glass, so you can really free roam. You could, like I said, it's like going back in a time machine. It's cool, man.
So now time for our second graphic content warning.
Don't like this.
Yeah, this one's a bit gruesome. We'll give you a few seconds.
Go.
Okay, so our last story this week, it's pretty gruesome and kind of terrifying. It's not awful. But
it looks worse than what it actually is. Yeah, it looks worse.
So 16-year-old Sam Kenize was cooling off. So he was playing like football, and he's like, I'm going to cool off in the water.
Makes sense.
So he was soaking his legs in Melbourne's Brighton Beach on Saturday, but left the beach covered in blood. So now, while the images look truly awful, the damage is only superficial, and he should make a full recovery. The injury was caused by sand fleas, experts believe, taking lots of little bites out of his legs, with some believing that they use a similar anticoagulant as leeches, which is why it didn't stop bleeding. It looks
Well, when you showed me this morning, I was like, look at this. I was like, you didn't even give me any warning, guys. Just like, just look at this picture, and it's just like blood, and I'm like, ugh! But like, dude, it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing to me?
He said he felt like, or someone I read somewhere, it felt like pins and needles. Didn't think much of it. Just thought it was like the cold water. And he got out, thought there was sand on his legs, so he just like brushed it off. And then when he went to put his shoes on, there was just like thongs. Blood everywhere. And wow. He should be fine. Doctors are just saying that, yeah, he just needs to sort of rest up. They'll all heal.
Yeah, as I say, it looks worse than what it is, but...
Wow. So there we have it. This week's ScubaTube, all done and dusted. So don't forget to vote for us in this year's Diver Awards 2017. Click on the link in the description below and select us for Retailer of the Year. Thanks for watching, guys, and safe diving.
Bye.